Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to this live stream, and which I suppose will become kind of a series where I'm going to play online and I'm going to talk out my thought process. And basically, you will be able to see how a player who is not in top shape tries to get into good shape. That is the entire idea. So a very warm welcome to everyone here. I think the ones who will follow this series is are the ones who just enjoy watching chess, or who will along with me try to guess the moves that I'll play, but at the same time, I'll be playing something and you can then see if your moves match with me or you come up with better moves and so on. As you can see at the top are some ratings that I have written. These are my ratings on various platforms. I'll be playing 2 games on each and I'll be trying to increase them over a period. And Thank you all for following, and actually a big thank you to Ayushi for sending a super chat of 100 even before the stream began. She sent 100 rupees super chat saying Sagar OP. Thank you so much. She has been one of the people who's been constantly telling me to focus on my chess, to play and to improve. So thank you so much. For that. In fact, guys, I have improved my camera. Of course, you can see, but this is still the webcam. I have now got a new camera. Of course, this is an old, Amruta's camera, which we used for coverage, and I figured out a way of how to use this for me. So basically, I have now better camera also in place. So I'll be using that. Okay, so let's start today's game. First is I'll play on chess.com for 5 plus 1, on Chess 3 plus 1, and on playchess 3 plus 2. But on playchess, I'll play against you guys. So I've given the link below, and that will be 5th and 6th games. So you guys can challenge me. But let's get going and let's see how I fare. 5 minutes plus 1 second increment. I want an increment so that I don't lose on time. I think 2 second increment is better, but I'm just starting off with various time controls. Okay, here we go. The game has begun. But why is it 3 minutes? No. I don't want to play 3 minutes. 1 second. Play more. 5 minutes plus 1 second. Play. Yeah, now maybe it's okay. I have made myself a little bigger today on the screen because there's nothing else to put. There's no guest, no one. So I said, well, let's put myself. But D Sandeep says in office till 2. But yeah, Sagar OP. Oh, Sandeep, you're still in office, huh? Today on Sunday. Five plus one is difficult to get, yeah, on chess.com. Okay. Maybe then we can play 3 plus 1 here, and then we can go and do 5 plus 1 on Chess or something like that. Okay, let's try 3 plus 1. No one wants to play seriously, huh? No serious games. Also, along with you, I'll try to build up my repertoire, while we are going through this. What I play, we'll try to discuss it so that you guys can also improve. Even 3 plus 1 is not easy to find. Or maybe on Sunday afternoon, everyone's sleeping. Three plus two is more common, huh? Okay. Let's try. I got someone. Pro player Okay, let's go. I'll start off with d4. Let's start today with d4. b6. Okay, c4. Basically, if opponent is giving you the center, then why not take it? e4, bishop b7, bishop d3. I think now knight c6 is a good move. d5. I don't like this move so much. Okay, I take and push e5, gaining space. c5. Okay, that looks reasonable. How about developing knight f3? Kishore Hazarika, thank you so much for your super chat. Hopefully, road to GM. Knight c6. I guess I shouldn't be too worried about this pawn here. Let's castle. Because d4 pawn, even if he takes, it's not going to be such a big loss. If he takes here, I'll take back, pawn takes, and then these pawns are a bit weak. Okay, so I don't have too much of an issue here. Let's go bishop f4, I think makes sense. So I want to go knight d2, knight b3 and pick up this pawn. Yeah, bishop c5 makes a lot of sense. Now if a3, I want to play b4. He should play a5, stopping it. But in that process, he does weaken his position a bit. Let's play knight d2. Knight e7. Okay. Let's go here. Castles and now knight to b3. My idea is to take on d4 now. Win a pawn. I think he'll go knight g6. Oh, but now I can just win this pawn. And positionally, I like my position a lot. Time-wise also okay. It's not so bad. His d5 pawn is a weakness. Rakshit, please do analysis of the game with database so we understand what part was theory. Sure. Knight d4. We'll do that. Okay, so now my position looks pretty good because my idea is to put this bishop back and start pushing my central pawn majority. And bishop a6 makes a lot of sense because his bishop is not the best over there and he wants to exchange it from b7. So I'll take. He takes and maybe bishop e3, or should we go? Yeah, I think bishop e3 with the idea of f4. I like it. f4, f5. I could have also gone bishop g3, but I thought bishop e3 to break this pin. And now I want to play f4, f5. Also, some point this rook on a6 is a loose piece. So you should always keep that in mind. LPDO, guys. Loose pieces drop off. Okay, this is interesting. He's taken. I think he wants to go knight c6 next. He's playing very carefully. Knight f5 he wanted to play. Interesting move. Can I go bishop c3? And what I'm thinking of, if I get a chance, I want to play queen d3, hitting this and this. You see LPDO. Right now, if I would have played queen d3, actually it could have been okay. Let's first attack the rook here. And now queen d3. You see, guys, this always happens in chess. If something is loose in the air, you could attack. Now he can go queen c8 and defend these two, but then a simple attack with the rook will make the queen overloaded, I think. Isn't this just lost for him? Unless he tries to do some attack like queen g5, queen a6, knight h4, g3, knight f3, king g2. I think my king is safe. Yeah, look, he goes for desperate measures. I don't think there is any problem. Let's pick up the rook. Now g3 seems good. Or even queen b7 is very cool move. Just being very solid. But okay, let's do queen b7. No, why not? Just save everything. Also, look at his time. Oh my god. I can't believe that he's taken us so much time. Okay, how about now pushing him away? f4. Queen g6. Rook e1, or say go g3. Rook e1. d3. Let's exchange queens. I think that should be good. Nice. Good win. Good win. Of course, my opponent was not like ultra strong or anything, but my game was not bad. What do you think, guys? Oh, hello, Ilam Parthi. Queen d3 missed. No, Ilam Parthi, I didn't miss it. Queen d3, I thought knight d4. Okay, but you are saying I can go queen a6. Let me just analyze this game, guys. Very important when you play a game is to analyze it. If you don't analyze it, then you miss a lot of learning. So I'm going to open my normal board here. See, this is the one. And how do I get this here? Right. Yeah, here is the board. So, and I can actually make it full screen for everyone to see, no? Like this. Oops, sorry. Not like that. Like this. This can help. This can help. So, basically, I want to show you guys how to analyze. Now, what I would do is I would switch on an engine. Okay. And I will make this less CPU so that the load is not too much on the computer. Just to do a small blunder check, d4, b6, c4, e6, e4. I remember that after bishop d3, by the way, there was a super chat by Rudraksh who says my rapid rating increased from 1400 to 1800 SS. Thank you, Rudraksh. That's very cool to know. This is good, right? The full screen, not so bad. Okay, bishop d3, knight c6 is what I knew as a move, and then I had the preparation of knight b4, knight c3, takes. This is what I remember from my old analysis. But my opponent went d5, and I thought this is a good reaction. e5, you know, I took and pushed e5. Guys, whenever you have pawns like this and your opponent plays e6 and d5, the very natural reaction is to take and play e5, because if you play directly e5, the problem is he will take here and then this bishop opens up. So what you do is you take and play e5 in such a position. Oh, Aryan Ranjan was Chitukle Aryan Ranjan, pro player. Oh, I didn't know, Kishore. Thank you for telling me. Sometimes, guys, when you don't know a player, you play better. Because if I knew it was Aryan Ranjan, I'm like, oh, I know his style and maybe I would have played differently. c5. Knight f3, development. Every single move in the opening should be aimed at developing pieces. Now I'm saying all of this. Next game I will blunder badly, so please bear with me. Knight c6, castles, good move. Even you see, here's an engine. Engine is suggesting the moves which we can also learn from. Also, why am I in the mid air? I should bring back the logos, no, which are below. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so by the way, below the engine is the let's check function, and let's check function, if you see here, gives already depth of some. If it's an old position, someone else has analyzed it, you will already know about it, what has happened. Hi Sagar bhai, please suggest me an opening with one e4, because whenever I play e4 except d4 I lose. Flashbin gaming, maybe as we go on today you will learn some new openings. So let's see if I can show you something, but in this entire series you will learn with me. So cd4, and now bishop f4. This is my normal thing which I say, where I have to overprotect an important point, and I wanted to go knight d2, knight b3, but then I wanted my bishop not to be blocked, so I brought it out. Bishop c5, now a3. The idea is to play b4, so a5, and now this weakens this square on b5. Remember, every pawn push creates a weakness. I would have loved to get my knight here, but somehow my knight doesn't develop, so I went knight d2, knight g7, bishop b5. Maybe not the best move here. According to the engine, better move is rook c1, castles, and ooh, wow, guys, I want you to figure out the move. Oh, don't see it, don't see the move. I can't cover it. This is the downside, I can't ask you questions. What is the best move for white here? Beautiful move. Yes, exactly. The point is, when the knight is here and the pawn is on e5, always be aware of such sacrifices. And the knight queen coming to h5 next is going to be a big attack. It's known as the Greek gift. Very good. So, Sarthak said, well done. You know it. Yeah. Okay. So, bishop b5, castles, knight to b3, a4. So I took here, knight takes. You can see that black's position is not so bad, and bishop a6, very good move by my opponent, trying to exchange. But as I mentioned, LPDO, guys, remember, whenever a piece is undefended, loose pieces drop off. Bishop e3, bishop takes, queen takes, and here Ilam Parthi was very quick to mention, and this is the right move. Queen d3, hitting the knight and the rook. I should have, actually I saw it, right? But I thought if I take, I didn't want to go into this. So I first played bishop c3, and now I want to win like the entire material. But here, of course, d4 was not the best move by him. Queen d7 would have been much better, defending this knight, so that if I attack this rook, he can defend it. But yeah, okay, I was not very alert. Bishop b4, and now queen d3. I actually win everything now. Attacks this, queen c8, rook c1 would just finish him off. So he went queen g5, trying for some play. I took knight h4, queen b7, good move, h6, f4, g3, and yeah. This is where he resigned. Oh, he lost on time. So that's how it ended. Okay, not a bad game. I liked it. But of course, I could have played better. So I'll just save this in my database. Remember always, when you analyze a game, save it so that you can later on see those games. Okay, now time to go back to the second game. 3 plus 1 will be the game. Okay, guys, ready for the next game? Okay, shadow the boss. Let's go d4. Today's aim is to play d4 and e6. Okay, let's go c4. Knight f6. I want to play knight f3. Slightly positional. Queen's Indian. Okay, g3 makes sense. Bishop g2. Supposed to be very positional line. Castles. Knight to c3. And now knight e4 is a good move. He must try to exchange these two pieces. It's in his favor. This is a very well-known theory to which I will play bishop d2. d5 is supposed to be not so good because I will take. And the point being that if you take with the pawn, your bishop is closed now. So I can go bishop f4. Of course, this is how Amruta likes to play a lot. She always keeps playing with me this way and I have told her this is not good. She's like, prove it to me how it's not good. I hope that I can prove today that this is not good. Anyway, let's go. Rook c1 makes a lot of sense. Putting latent pressure here. c5. If I take, he will take with the pawn and take hanging pawns in the position. So let's do knight e5. Trying to exchange a few pieces. Knight e4. Are you sure about this move? I think it's a mistake. What about knight takes e4? Pawn takes, knight d7, queen d7, dc. Okay, then queen d1. So we'll start with dc, or first knight d7 and then dc. I mean, his position looks so suspect. So suspect. How about first taking dc, knight d7? I'm taking a lot of time here because I feel this is the critical moment and here I must find something. So take dc. Knight c5 seems okay to him. Okay, let's take this pawn first. I mean, it's not the best solution, but okay. Yeah, knight c5. And now, maybe knight d3. The more pieces that get exchanged in this position, the better it is for me because he has a weakness here. You see, I'm trying to play a little bit positionally. Bishop f6. But what if I now just take? Take. Well, he will be left with some weaknesses in the position, I feel. He can take here. Oh, but this is bad. I take here. Yeah, and now two things. One is if I play b3, there's one move. But I could even take take and take this. I think it's a pawn up, because if he takes here, I can go rook b5 and double attack. So that looks like a good clean pawn. Yeah, now just rook c2. Just save yourself. It's a good pawn. Oh, I should have taken bishop e4. Oof, confusion, confusion. Take this pawn. Rook e1. b3. Okay, extra pawn now. Clearly. King g2. g6, bishop e3. Ooh, that seems like a nice pawn. 2 pawns now. First here. And now this. And now everything is safe. Just push the a pawn down the board. Push. 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 Go here. Oh, maybe I could have gone rook a6. Maybe just rook a5. First hit there. Hit that pawn. King e6. Go there. Go king e6. Now, if you don't go king e6, f4 free pawn. Thank you. Now I'll go rook f5, threatening rook f5, or rook h5. This position is just so bad for him. Yeah, rook f5. Yeah, resigns. So that was a good game. And guys, I have increased my rating from 2441 to 2255 today. Nice. Small changes, guys. Incremental approach to life is good. Oh, Amruta is here. That was not a bad game, right? Because, but I think I made a lot of mistakes under time pressure. And it's very important to see where we could have improved. Because, so very quickly, let's see what. He's a nice person. He didn't try to flag you, cheesecake. I don't think I would have flagged. Because 1 second increment. Secondly, I can win all these pawns. I think I would have managed. Okay, let's quickly look at the game. And here, oops. Arkaprava Paul says on a Sunday evening watching chess stream live. Thank you. By the way, at 7 p.m. today, there's another stream that we will be looking at. Chess plus maths match stream with Bhanu, who's known as the human calculator. So we'll be looking at that. Okay, let's check this. Oh, Matar Paneer, thank you so much for becoming a member. Okay, so here, guys, d4, e6, c4, knight f6, knight f3, b6, g3. All this is theory. Bishop b7, bishop g2, bishop e7, castles, and now knight c3. So as I told you, knight e4 is theory. If you see reference here on Mega, you will see, oh, because I think I restarted my computer, I might have to create the search booster again. I'll do it after this stream because it takes some time. But anyway, d5. So I took ed, bishop f4. He went knight bd7, and I played rook c1. Now, if I press enter also here, the online database will tell me how many games have been reached in this position. Look at this. First game that we see is Vidit versus Levicki. And I can quickly see how Vidit played. He went 95. I also played it, guys. He played it on Title Tuesday a few days ago. E3. Ooh. E3 is a nice move by Vidit. He's not afraid of his bishop getting trapped on f4. Oops. Just let me reload the game. One second. Yeah, there we have the board. And here is the game. Guys, nothing here. Yeah, let's just look at this. C5. As we saw, Vidit also played 95. He went 94. This was a suspect move, and I was thinking for such a long time here how to take advantage of it. So the way in which I could take advantage is bishop takes e4. This was in my mind, but I didn't realize that after knight d7, queen d7, dc, I thought he will just take the queen, rook fd1 and bishop c5, but this is supposed to be better for me. Either I can play bd6, exchange these bishops, and then my knight is much superior to his bishop, which is blocked by this pawn, and I have my rooks which are active. Okay, that's a good point. Also, knight a4 makes this bishop very uncomfortable. The moment it moves away, I can just go in and hit both the pieces. So that is also an important thing. So knight e4, dc5, he took here. I mean, maybe bishop e4 was the right move, but now knight d3, he played bishop f6. I took here, and I was thinking he might take here, but then there is knight b7. Clearly, if he takes my queen, I take his, and I'll be piece up. So he didn't take this. He took with the pawn, because if he takes with the knight, I win this pawn. And if he takes on b2, I go rook c2. And there is some problem here, like where does the bishop go? Like bishop a3, there is bishop c7. And the queen is kind of in trouble. If the queen goes to d7, guys, if queen d7, how do I, yeah, let me pause this. If queen d7, how do you win? Okay, who can we see? So rook c5, bishop c5 and knight f6. And I win the queen. Not knight f6 directly, because the queen is protected by the knight. So I have to first take on c5. So bishop c7, this was actually a good line. He took with the pawn. I took here, pawn takes, queen d8, rook d8, rook c5. As rightly we saw, this cannot work because of rook b5 double attack. These are little tricks you must see. Bishop a6. And here, yes, exactly. I should have taken this. What was I thinking? I just, the first instinct for me was to save, which was not a good thing. Came here, took here. Okay, this was fine. He took here, rook e1. And now he allowed me this stuff. And once he blundered this pawn on a7, it was all over. Rook c2, a4. Yeah, this is cool move. Yeah, like I made all the engine moves. Maybe if I play so well, they'll ban me for playing so well. Okay, rook a3 was clearly not the best. Rook a5 with the idea of taking this was better. But anyway, it was not bad. And then I won this. And yeah, a good game, as they say. So let's go to Leechess now and play 2 games on there. Let me save this game. And guys, is this good? Okay, so let's go to Leechess and let's play here 3+2 or 5+1. Let's play 5+1 here, and let's see if we can get 5+1. Sagar. Aha, Invincible. I'm playing against Invincible and I'll continue. I'm getting all whites today. But now I must change the layout a bit because this is different. So d4. Okay. This looks decent. d4, knight f6, c4. Ooh, g6. How shall we play? Knight to c3, or should we go knight f? Okay, let's go knight c3. Will he play the King's Indian or the Grunfeld? Oh, he played the Grunfeld. I had this one secret line which I used to play when I was young. Let's try it. e3. So, ooh, c6. Actually, the bg7 cd5 is what the secret line was, but he went this. Okay, let's see how this goes. bg7. This is known as the Schlechter variation of the Slav defense. Castles. Maybe this score is not required. No, I can just make the board a little bigger. Bishop f5. I don't like the way he's playing this opening so much, but this could be all theory. I want to play cd, cd, queen b3. That looks good to me. Should I do it? cd, like take here, and play queen b3, hitting here and here. The other option which I can see here is just b4 with the idea of b5. The other option is just bishop d2 developing. The point of bishop d2 is that if he takes, if he plays knight d7, then I want to take, so his knight can no longer jump to c6. Let's try bishop d2, but I don't know why cd, cd, queen b3 should be bad. Queen b3, b6, bd2, knight c6. Yeah, maybe just bishop d2. Let's go. Okay, then now that's my plan, right? To take, and either we go queen b3 here or we go rook c1 with the idea of knight b5. Rook c8. Okay, let's jump in queen b3, hitting this pawn. Knight b6 is what he wanted to do anyway, but how about now creating some there should be some tactical ideas. Like, first of all, is knight e5 a good move here? I like knight e5 because I control this, but I also like knight b5 because I attack this pawn. Knight b5, rook c1, rook c1, a6, knight c7. It's getting a bit sharp and I should speed up a bit. Knight b5, a6, knight e5 perhaps. Guys, okay. I mean, I'm not handling my time so well, but at least I want to make sure that I get a good position out of the opening. I know it's not the most favored way to play when you're playing online chess, but this looks bad. This looks bad. This looks bad to me. Um, can I just knight d5? There is maybe knight d5, queen d5, knight e5, which is trouble. So I'll take, and you must take with the queen, right? And now knight b5. Can I go in? This is interesting. He's creating some problems for me. Knight c4. What if he wants to take this bishop? The question is bishop c4, dc4, rook c4, bishop e6. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Let's jump back. Then I have problems with knight a5. Ooh, very cool move. Okay, bishop b4. Very interesting. Oof! What a blunder. What a blunder. Okay. What a blunder. What a blunder. Take this. I just overthought and made a mess of it. There's no hope, yeah. There's no hope. What? Bishop is trapped. Bishop is trapped. Guys, this is just horrible. Oh my god, I think I'm winning now. What? Look at how his bishop got trapped. Let's take this. Come back. Exchange. Take this guy. Rook here. Oof. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, f4. Rook e2, rook e7. Oh, he may try to checkmate me from this side. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? So stupid. So stupid. Actually, this is maybe just rook a8 and rook a2 would have been, or no, but he's threatening this. So maybe prophylaxis, rook c5 was better. Okay, let's look at the game and understand where we could have improved, because this is such an important game from the learning perspective. There was so much that happened. There's so much. I can't believe. Incredible is the right word. Okay, let me get rid of this board. So it was unbelievable. Okay, first of all, this is all well-known theory. If you just check here, bishop f5, I don't know. Yeah, bd2. As I said, cd queen b3 is what I wanted to play. But then I thought b6 in my head. Bishop d2, I thought knight c6. This is where in I decided to stop. But maybe rook fc1, knight a5, queen d1. This is a way to play. Okay, and if knight c4, then I have this tactical shot here, which is knight takes d5. Because if you play knight d2, I have knight f6, and otherwise I will take this knight. Okay, get it. Next time I'll take on d5. But I thought bishop d2 is better. Dury Toxic says, hey, greetings from Brazil. I learn a lot from your channel. Thank you. Thank you, Dury Toxic. That's so nice to know. CD, rook c1, and yeah, now queen b3, knight b6. I should not have gone knight. Maybe I played knight e5 here. Knight a4 is a better move according to the engine. Okay, knight a5, d7 takes. This kind of equalized stuff. Yeah, knight c4, great move by my opponent. Invincible, good move. And what a blunder. What a blunder. I was thinking, guys, what I was thinking actually, this is how blank spots happen. Like, I was thinking after knight c4, I'll play bishop e1. And then I said, this doesn't look good. This rook here is undefended, but I need to save my bishop. I was calculating bishop c4, dc4, rook c4, bishop e6. Here there is a sort of a pin here. How do you say, skewer? I couldn't decide what to do, and eventually I just played this move and I just blundered this. Okay, it was my really good fortune that my opponent blundered. Like here, it becomes slightly tricky, slightly. He should just maybe go bishop b4 and he's on course. But rook e7 was... Yeah, rook here. It's all decent technique. Or maybe the best technique was here, just play rook c b8, so that your pawn is defended and then you can pick up this. Yeah, again, no point in crying for your time, because when you couldn't manage it at the first instance. But rook a c4 is the correct move now, trying to block here. His threat is rook f5. If I would have asked what is my opponent's threat, I would have found it. And maybe rook c5 is another good move. But my move was horrible, because now rook f5 suddenly hits here. I wanted to create pressure here. He's creating pressure. f4 and rook e2. Nice. Now he's threatening mate in 1. So I came back. He came here. Now at least I should... What? What am I doing? This fool is just mating. I got mated. But I think I could have fought on here with what, h4, and then he would have given checks. It's a draw, but I wouldn't have lost. Okay, a lot of things to learn. A lot of things to learn, guys. This is how you keep learning from your games. First of all, the opening, it was very important to basically make sure that I play cd5 first, then bishop d2. That was my opening learning. But apart from that, there were other things as well. Okay, let's play one more 5+1, and then we'll play 2 games against someone from you on the subscribers. Yeah, let me get the chessboard. So let me see what's happening in the chat. Yeah, I need to manage time. That is true, but I also want to learn. I want to learn openings. I want to make sure. I have been playing knight f3 a lot recently. I wanted to play d4 today, so I played this. Now let's see if there are any opponents to play 5+1. Generally it's not easy to get 5+1. That's what I gather. Use mustache to win, Rahul Srinivas. Okay. The Rock is playing against me, but I'm getting all whites today. It seems like they want to help me to improve my white repertoire. Okay. I played knight f3 last time. Let's continue. It was a good d5. So now I can go g3 for the Catalan, or I'll go knight c3, qgd. Queen's Gambit declined. Knight bd7. Okay. Shall I go bishop g5? c6, e3. Ooh, Cambridge Springs, huh? Okay, knight d2 is the main move here. I know these things a little bit. थोड़ा बहुत chess आता है हमको. Knight c4, g3. It's a very famous Capablanca game. So I'm just trying to follow it. Bishop d7. Okay. I like white's position. Although black has the bishop pair, I have space. You see these pawns. Now I must try to think how to continue. So where do I want my pieces to be? Okay, I want my queen on e2 because I want to put my rook on c1, this rook. Eventually, I want to push queenside pawns like rook a, b1, and I want to play b4. That's the plan. c5. With the rooks standing opposite, that could be a little bit dangerous, no, for you? Or you're not really afraid? Maybe black is just equalized out of the opening. But you cannot be so sure yet. Cannot be so sure. d5 is one possibility. Okay, I don't know. Not so sure as to how I should continue this position. d5 I don't like so much because he can hit me with b5. And if dc5, bishop c5, this rook remains undefended at the end of it, which is what is causing me grief. So what should I do? Where is my play? I know time is important, guys. I know that. Okay, d5. Let's try it. b5. But b5 right away is not good, guys. Because d6 creates a weakness in his position. Bishop e6, there is knight b5. So you have to play fp6. So that's not a great decision to create a weakness. I mean, it's playable. You can play it. Then why do you want to create a weakness? Let's go here. Now knight e4 to exchange. Look at this pawn. This is slightly weak, isn't it? Queen b6. Okay, I want to play knight e4. Knight d5. Keeping the position complicated. Okay, fine. Queen g4. Some pressure. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it could be. Also, threat is knight g5 and bishop d5 and all these things in the air. c5 bishop. Knight b4. You want to go knight b4. a2 is hanging. 2 is hanging. a3 I can play. Then he will go knight d3. I want to play. Okay, let's try for some play here. Let's go knight b3. Knight d4, e5, knight f5. Knight d3 directly, huh? But now I play rook d1. c4 you want to play. What is your plan, buddy? Yeah, knight c1. I thought it's a cheeky move to exchange the knights. Yeah, he goes knight e5. I can go queen f4, hitting the knight. Be alert not to blunder something. Be alert. There could be blunders in the air. Knight f7. Okay. How about knight e2 finishing the... Is there some tricks? No, I can't see them. My queen is a little bit in trouble. e5. Where does it go? I have to be sure. I have to be sure. h5. Trying to trap my queen, huh? Let's see. Okay, h4. e5. Oh, that was his trick. That was his trick. Bishop g4 and just fell for his trick straight out of the box. Should have seen it. That this, he wanted to secure this square. What now? Okay, come back. Takes. Just losing. Yeah, Yeah, that was not a good game. That was not a good game at all. In fact, I lost both the games on Lee Chess, which brings my rating down to 2236 from 2246 today, which is bad. But oh, I just played. I, I just missed. There are certain things I'm missing which should not be missed. Come on, it's just a simple trick that was missed. But okay, let me just check out the game and make sure that we just do not give up on this game and what we have learned from it. Okay, so yeah, I was white d4 d. So this is all played. Akshay Natu has sent a super chat. Hey Sagar, while you are here, could you quickly come and say hello to UP32 Knights Lucknow Chess Club official YouTube channel? We are playing our second tournament. Players all over India. Gracias. Oh, Akshay Natu, nice. You have a YouTube channel now. I think at the end of it, please do remind me. We'll raid it, and people who can just go and check it out, please do. UP32 Knights. It's very cool initiative by Akshay Natu. Yeah, this is all well known, I believe. So if I see the live database here, yeah, here is the bishop d7, rook c1. I played queen e2, maybe being a little bit too subtle about it, but perhaps rook c1 is a better way to play. Rook c1, rook d8, e4, b5, and then knight e3, and played this way, okay? And if e4 c5 now, then I have d5 or e5, both look good. Okay, got it. So you must be quick with your central pawns. Perhaps that's important, because when he gets c5 without any problems like here, then he's already fine. Yeah, he should have taken. Yeah, I saw this. He should have taken and played b5. I think it was my good luck that he played b5 here, which allowed me d6. Although the engine says you should play d6 also, it's a good move. Take, and knight b5. Okay, with an equal position. But when I played d, e, f, e, knight d2, I thought I was doing fine. But this entire idea of breaking the queen there was pointless. In the end, the queen got trapped. Yeah, knight b3 was bad. No, it was not an easy position for me. I mean, I didn't get it. Knight d4 was possible to, because I saw that e5 can be met with knight f5, but I thought that let's get rid of this knight here. So I went knight c1. He went knight here. Queen f4. Sorry, I should reduce the number of CPUs. Otherwise, horrible. Knight f7, knight e2, h5, and now, yeah, exactly, guys. Threat is e5, and this is a weakness. I should play queen f3, threatening this. What? Okay, cool. That was two losses in a row after two wins. But okay, it happens. Let's go now to play chess to play against one of you who's watching this. Guys, you can challenge me at chessbaser 3 plus 2 seconds. So we can play a little serious game on play chess. The link is in the description. So please go there and challenge me. Yeah, here is the board. The idea is to do this every day and to make sure that not every, I mean, I don't know every day, or but to do it regularly and to improve as a player. Okay, 3 plus 2. No, wait. I should be in the comedian's room, right? That is what I have mentioned there. Uh, yeah, right. Okay. This is good. Let's see. 3 plus 2 for whoever is keen on playing. Let's play with Lucifer. I do not know who's Lucifer, but looks like a strong player. E3. Hmm. Okay, E3, I will play C5. C4 is all okay. Okay. Knight F6. Knight F3. Okay, I will play Knight C6. D4. Okay, I will take. D5. I'll go for this. Let's see. Let's see how theory goes out. Queen B3. Ah, Queen B3 straight, huh? Maybe CD is the main move there. Queen B3, doesn't it cause problem after Knight A5? Isn't this a bad move? Because DC Bishop C4, E6, then you can just be fine. So Knight A5, what's your plan? Check. I will come back. Shreyas Vasishta, thank you so much for becoming a member. Very kind of you. Take. So I'm a pawn up now. And I must play Lucifer. You, I think, messed up with the move order. That's what I feel. Knight E5. He wants to win back the pawn. But I'm not so kind. I'm not going to give you the pawn back. Rook C8. Bishop G5. Okay. How about just playing E6 here? I want to finish my development. Okay. Bishop E7. Castles. So you are pawn down. Lucifer, you need to show me where's your compensation. How about B5 now, guys? Let's push the pawns ahead. You could play D5, but then knight D5 is an issue. Bishop F3. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a possible move. Okay, how about B4? Knight E2. Knight C6. If Queen C4, Knight E5. If Knight C6, Bishop C6. I like this move anyway. It's bringing my knight back to a good square. But he can play knight d7. Knight d7, queen d7, queen c4, and then I gave back the pawn. Not the best. Lucifer, are you listening to this commentary? No, he's not. The position is quite tensed because there are so many pieces on the board. but I feel I should be doing okay. If you take on e7, I want to take back with my knight to defend this pawn, and then everything looks okay. Oh my god, he doesn't want to even exchange that. So uh I don't know what to call that. Okay, c3, let's push. b3. Okay, what the way you're playing is not looking good, but you may still beat me because okay, 94 queen here. Knight g5, threatening mate in one. Okay, I'm not going to fall for it. Thank you for another pawn. Now I feel I can win this. Bishop h4. c7. Just keep your cool. Keep your cool. No need to panic. You're you are a you are 2 pawns up. a5. He'll go rook h4, h6, or g6. What should I do? 6. Let's go h6. How much time do I have? 22 seconds. Okay. Queen c1. Knight e7. Take, queen takes. Rook f4. Okay. Knight f5. I think pieces are soon going to get exchanged, and then there won't be too much of a trouble to win this. Queen c6. Rook c4, maybe knight g3. Just an intermezzo. Ooh, I think he missed it. He missed that. I can win this, and then but now this just rook down, no? This game was not so good. Overall quality was okay, but Lucifer is saying one more game. Lucifer will play next time. He'll play next time. You played well. You played well. But I think at some point you could have won back material. Oh, Mayur, you played a game. You played a tournament. Yeah, that's what you said. I will be tough to beat. I have practiced a lot, says Arshab. Okay, Arshab, if you can play me, that would be great. Mayur says learning openings through pawn structures was useful in today's over the board tournament. Messed up round 1, lost, but implemented it well in round 3. Both Queen's Gambit declined. Thank you. Wonderful, Mayur. Good to know. And I'm glad that you played well. Mayur is one of the most active players of the channel because he's in Japan, and so many things are happening in Japanese chess right now. Yeah, so let's see the game, guys. Let's analyze this game with Lucifer. My coach used to tell me that no game, absolutely no game is worthless. You can learn from any game. So this was my first kind of a game with black today. So e3, c5, c4, knight f6, knight f3, knight c6, d4. This is all theory, guys. You can also reach this position very interestingly from Karo Khan. Like take c4, knight f6, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3. Same position that you reached here. See? So I went bg4. He went queen b3. This is a mistake. Oh, I should have taken on f3 and taken on d4. What was I thinking? I should have taken here, and then knight d4. Okay, and then queen b7. There's already knight f3 check. Check. So stupid that I went knight a5. Because, ooh, he could have gone queen b5 check. But then bishop d7. Ooh, what? Guys, what a trap. What a trap this is. Check out this move. I never knew this. I never knew this. Did you see this? This is unbelievable, no? No. CD5, not knight d5. Sukrut, if you play, sorry, Rahul Gaikwad, knight e5, bishop b5. Queen would be lost. The thing is, takes, and then if I take, there is this takes, check, and I don't have a move. It's beautiful. Because if I play knight c6, dc6, and I'm just lost. Oh, I didn't know this. See, that's why you should analyze your games. You'll learn many, and then I'll make an opening trap today. Like I'll wear a mustache and all with this. See, you can, if you analyze your games, you can even run a YouTube channel and a news page and a company. Okay, queen b3 is bad because of bishop f3. Should keep in mind. Knight a5 is a mistake because of queen b5. Check. I mean, if I play bishop d7, cd takes, and knight f d7, then there is knight e5. Too much. Wow, this is awesome. Take. So he gave a check, which is bad because now everything makes sense. Knight e5, rook c8, and I think the next phase of the game was okay. He had d5 here. Maybe I should have gone g6 according to the engines and put the bishop here and castles. Okay, e6, bishop e2, castles, rook d1, b5. And here, yes, now Lucifer, you had to play d5. My point was that I would take here with the knight, then knight takes, bishop takes, knight d7. And already I'm a piece down. If I take here, there is knight f8. And if I take here, there is knight f6. So d5 was definitely strong. I should have stopped it here with bishop c6. But I played b5. He went bishop f3. I went b4. He went knight e2. And now, yeah, knight f6. I was wondering if you can take here. But then, yeah, I'll take with the knight. Bishop takes and knight takes. Yeah, and then I'm pawn up. Correct. So, not the best. He went knight g3, but knight d5. Okay. I think now the game was okay from this point onwards. He could have even taken here, but maybe I just take back. B takes c3, knight e5, d5, and then rook c3. And I'm pawn up. So b3 takes, bishop c6. And yeah, this rest was quite simple. But well played. Is Lucifer in the chat? No, even if I win a game and I analyze, I learn so much. Like this opening, I didn't know. Now I know for sure what I need to do. And today, these 5 games are going to help me in future for sure. And to you as well if you are watching it carefully. Okay, let's go. Last game of the day. And let's play with someone. Arshab, who says he's practiced a lot. Let's see if I can play with him. Okay, Arshab, let's go. I'll play d4 as in the spirit of today's entire session. c4. It's the queen's gambit. Knight f6. Either e6 or c6 are good moves. Knight f6 means I can take. And now you lose your... Now I have 2 pawns in the center, you see? And you have only one. So I can directly go e4, but I'll first develop. e6. Okay, let's push the knight away now. Because you see the bishop is now closed. And check. Bishop d2. Because that is his good bishop. That is his good bishop there. If I exchange it, it's in a way good for me. Okay, take. I'll take with the queen. The only reason why I want to take with the queen is that my knight is better placed on c3, or else I would have taken with the knight. But because if I take with the queen, my knight can go to c3, my bishop can come to d3. His bishop here is not a good piece. Knight f6. Now there are couple of things. Let's first go knight c3. Developing. What about e5? Is that something you are keen on playing? You know, last time we saw that e5, knight d5, knight d5, e d5, bishop d3. It's possible to play that way. Or we can even just maintain c5, d5. Okay, let's anyway go e5. Take bishop d3. c6, a bit too passive, Arshab, I think. Maybe I'll castle here. You will also castle? No? Yeah. It's good. How about being a little bit they can't do that, huh? I wanted to play e6. Okay, let's attack. Rook a e1. The reason why I brought this rook here is later I want to push f4 when my rook will be very active here. So that is the point. Rook e8 is a nice move. But how do I move this knight away and at the same time create some play? And he also has knight f8 ideas. Okay. Let's think about ways in which we can improve our position. It doesn't look so simple, not so trivial. Let's play queen f4. I mean, my queen is in the way of the pawn, so I'm not so happy. I'm not so thrilled with this move. But okay. Uh Knight g5. Just I want to get the rook up. Try to attack. Queen e7 looks like the best move here. Okay, rook e3. Knight g6. Over here. Now f4, f5. That's the plan. If you play h6, I think knight f7 is a very strong move. G6, f4, f5 is just the plan basically. Bishop e6, but then what are you going to do? f4. I'm coming at you. This doesn't look good. f5. E takes f6. And now does f5 work? Should. Ooh, bishop f5, but I take. Bishop f5. Checking here. Queen b2. Bishop check. Check. Whew, what a game. That was intense. That was intense. But well played, Arshab. You played well. I don't know. You kind of held fort for a long time. That was fantastic. Just let me pull up the game to analyze this. Let me pull up the game and we can analyze it. But well played, Arshab and MD Talha. Thank you so much for becoming a member, MD Talha. It's very kind of you. We had 3 members today already. No, ND6 check, guys. I saw it, but rook takes e6 was coming. No, didn't I miss this? Like d4, d5. Okay, let's have a look. No, I saw it, guys. It was not like, I think it was not a free rook, but let me check. There was checkmate. Yeah, queen. No, c4 takes, knight d5, knight f3. You see, already knight f6 is an opening mistake. You either support this pawn with e6 or c6, or you take this pawn. You can't play knight f6 because after I take, you take, I play knight f3 and I play e4 and I get this strong center here. Takes, queen takes, knight c3, e5, maybe take. Okay, I'm better. c6. I was thinking you'll go c5, but then it would be very similar to our first game of the day. c6, castles, rook e1, rook e8, queen f4. Yeah, queen f4 was not the best. I was thinking of knight g5, but I didn't see what to do after h6. Yeah, I even saw this, but I thought king f8 and what next? Take, check. It's beautiful. So after knight f6, ef6, king e7, bishop g6. It's a little bit tricky and difficult, and you have to be in good form to see these moves. King e6, check, king here. Oh, look at this. Check here, check here, check. Wow, chess is so beautiful sometimes when you analyze it. Oh, c5, tc just wins another pawn. Yeah, this knight g5, I felt it could be right, but I didn't see it after h6 what to do. Because if he had to play knight f8, I have f4. So you see, actually this moment is very important in the game. If I get knight g5 and he cannot push me back, I can next move go f4 and then come back if he pushes me. Oh, Flashbin Gaming, thank you so much for becoming booster of chess. Thank you. h6 was my problem. If he goes here, I'm winning the queen. But if he goes here, this is the point. I take here. Oof. Also, it says f4 is also winning move because after takes, just the very fact that this rook opens up is amazing. Oh, I was not showing you guys this. Oh, sorry. Very sorry. Oh. I'm so stupid. Just blindfold analysis. Sorry. You were saying since such a long time. Arshab Agarwal says I'll practice more. That's so cool. 3 minutes wasted. No, okay, guys. Look, the thing is, in the opening, this is a mistake, knight f6. Because after take, you just lose the center. I'm going to play e4. Therefore, the right move is either e6 or c6 here. Sorry, here. e6, c6 or d takes c4. Knight f6 is bad because after take, knight f3, you see I get this central square. Now I hope all is good. Yeah. So take, knight f6, knight c3. All is fine here. And this is the moment where I was saying that knight g5 has to work. But I was very much afraid of h6 because see, if he goes knight f8 to defend this pawn, I get f4 in. And then I can bring my knight back. But the fact that he plays h6 is what stopped me from going knight g5. I also saw check because if king h8 there is knight f7. But after king f8 I thought it doesn't work. e6, maybe hg5, ed7, bishop d7. This looks fine for black. But the move is knight f7, guys. Takes, check. And look at this beauty of chess. Check. No, not first check. First bishop g6, rook f8, check, king here, check, king here, and check. And then if he goes here, it's a mate. Just an example line, like he will play c5, but after dc5, I'm just winning. Bishop h7 here, Srirang doesn't look good because, Rahul, because after takes, king g8 doesn't work. So queen f4, knight f8, knight g5. This was slightly risk taking now. Rook e3. Yeah, you should have gone h6 here. That is for sure now. To push the knight away, Arshab. You played here knight g6. It allowed me to go f4, f5 next. And the point is now you can't play this. Because I just take, and take. So bishop e6, f4, f5, ef, queen f6, f5, good move. Bishop f5, rook e8, rook e8, bishop f5, queen d4. And now all of you are saying like, I didn't see a rook here. So check, king here. And but the problem is if I give this check, this is hanging, no? And I would have lost. So rook was not hanging. So this, yeah, this was bad. But maybe he should have gone rook f8. And then I must, is queen d6 okay? Queen d6, queen e5, wow. Maybe knight e6 works. Wow, cool. Look at this, check. Mate. Knight e6 should work here. Rook e2, bg6, takes and mate. Okay, cool. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. And let me see what my rating is on playchess. I don't know. Just randomly. 1910 now. Okay, cool. 1910 is my rating. So I'll update this for the next session. 1910. I lost some rating on Leechess, gained some on chess.com, and gained 20 elo points on playchess. I feel that playchess gaining rating is the toughest because there are more professional players kind of playing there, and also the number of players playing there are less, but they are quite strong. While on other platforms it is easier, but of course my rating is low on every platform. That's what I feel. I can improve it and become stronger on all. But thank you. Yes, and let's raid as promised UP32 Knights here. Let's go to YouTube and raid UP32 Knights. How does it go? Let me see. YouTube. Guys, please click on the link that the mods are spamming, and oh, they are live right now. So let's check this out. What are they doing?
He's going to win. My
Oh,
God.
oh, it's online tournament.
Arrows are fast.
That is
a bit.
Akshay Natu.
या and अक्षय तुम उसका हो गया
He's
अक्षय
ready. He's ready.
So the thing is, they took a bold step of organizing a club, and they are, now promoting chess there and doing some good work. So follow them. And I think this is the thing, like if you guys, anyone is interested in doing some good work related to chess, then please by all means go ahead and
Hello, I see a CBI raid. I see a CBI raid. Is my voice audible? Is my voice audible, Aditya? I can see a
CBI raid. Okay, very cool. Thanks, Akshay, and keep up the great work. And thank you all, guys. There are 74 subscribers there. I don't know now how many. 77. Guys, please do subscribe to their channel as well so that they can reach 100 subscribers. And there's a lag. I understand there's a lag. But okay. So see you all in like a little less than an hour. We're going to do a stream with Biswa and Nilkant, and this is what is going to be very interesting. Chess plus maths plus chess, that's equal to match. So please join in, and thank you all for joining today and helping me improve. And I hope you too will improve in this entire series. Take care. Bye bye. See you.